My idea of streaming from day one has been to be the number one thing is consistency. You know, people, you know, even though I'm not that big of a streamer, people still ask me all the time, like, if I have any tips or, you know, do I know any tricks for growth? And I'm like, there's no tricks. Like, there's simply just no shortcuts. There's just not. Unless you have big boobs and you're willing to show them off. It, as boring as it sounds, it's about consistency and persistency. Persistence. It's about consistency and dedication. And you know, and look, there's things that are not quantifiable. You know, like what kind of personality do you have? Do you have a sense of humor? Do you know, are you doing things? Are you actually trying, or are you just setting up a camera and going live? There's too many amazing streamers out there in the world today that are doing it so well that if you're just setting up a camera and going live and expecting people to show up, it won't work. It just won't. Like, there's too many people that are really, really good at this. And look, and that's what conversation I have with myself all the time. I'm like, dude, what's up, Squishy? That's one thing that I talk to myself about all the time. I'm like, dude, are you taking, is there a stream here or a stream there that you're taking off? You know, are you not talking to the chat? When the chat's slow, I try not, like when my chat dies, I keep talking. There's been plenty of times, like the start of my stream where no one's in there for 10-15 minutes, or in the middle of my stream, you know, just people are not there and there's no one talking. I don't stop talking. Okay. And I actually have like a very good reason for this. I'll get to your thing in just a second, Cinnamon. Let me finish my thought. I saw something like 3 or 4 years ago. Whenever I was thinking about streaming, I was looking up videos on like how to grow and, you know, tips and tricks and stuff like that. And this guy said something that really stuck with me, and I tweeted something out the other day about it, and it was something like this. You can make up a number. It doesn't have to be the number that I always use, but in my head, I always pretend like I have 10,000 people watching. Always. And that's not just for me. That's not just so I feel good about myself. That's nothing to do with that. The reason I always pretend when I start my stream and there's no one chatting, I keep chatting as if there's 10,000 people talking, as if the chat's going crazy. That's what I've convinced myself, even if it's not true. Because here's what happens. Someone shows up to your stream, right? And the chat's dead. They're lurking. They haven't even said hi yet. They show up to your screen and this is what they see. Why do they see that? Because no one's chatting, so you're not chatting. You think like you don't want to talk to yourself. You feel stupid, right? So you're not chatting because there's no one chatting. Well, you have about 5 seconds of that, and that person will leave and probably never come back. Okay, but if they show up to the stream and I'm chatting, I'm asking questions, I'm interacting, I'm talking about what's happening on the stream, then maybe they come in right at the point where you asked the question, or maybe they come in and they see your energy and like, hey, there's no one chatting. This guy is like talking. He's still talking. There's no one in the chat. I like this guy's energy. Why is there no one in here? Hey, let me hang out for a few minutes. At the very least, they'll hang out for a few more minutes. You got to give people a reason to stay. They're not just going to stay. So when I say that I always pretend like there's 10,000 people watching, that's because I want to give off the vibe that there's 10,000 people watching. So that way new people will enjoy my stream. It's as simple as that.